Let's go to a book signing. It's almost the end of October and I just like have not updated at all. Ugh. I feel like for so much of October I've been in like kind of an area of neutrality where I'm like, I feel good, but then there are like, and like really good things have happened as far as just like positive things, I guess, like little steps in the what I hope is the right direction with the whole situation and everything. But I've also just had a couple like really low days. And you know, like when you're in a really, really low spot, you can kind of come out of it a little bit, and then you have another low day that isn't like nowhere in comparison to where you had been. But because you've been okay, a low day just like, it just knocks it out of you. And I've had a couple of them, but like, I'm okay. Today is definitely a blah day. I've just been sad. I like called my mom and just cried for no reason. I was trying to make chili and I cried over my chili. And I feel lonely and I still miss him, obviously. And he told me that he misses me. And a lot of good things are happening in his life right now. So it's just like this, like I'm so happy for him and proud of him. And then like selfishly, I just feel like I'm going to get left behind. But you know, and I was talking to my mom about this and she had to remind me, she was like, well, he's still sharing these things with you. Like, you've broken up and he's still reaching out being like, guess what? I'm going to tell you all about it. Like, here's the outfit I wore. Like, just like little things. I won't go into detail because I feel like sooner than later he's going to find these videos and watch them. But yeah, it's been a little bit. In the montage before this, there was just random moments of life. I am so washed out. I don't know how to fix it. Oh well, makes my skin look clearer, right? Yeah, so the little montage before this was just kind of like a little bits of life. I'm pretty sure it was just like a car wash and me cooking. I honestly just have not done a lot this month. I have really, really been focusing on reading this month, which I only recorded one other video for my YouTube channel. YouTube channel this month, where I did a 24-hour reading vlog, which something I'm about to show you was filmed before the next clip I'm going to show you, but this is going to come out before that, so it's going to look all backwards with how big something is. But yeah, I've been reading a ton, and I only have one YouTube video from like my October reads going out right now, but I was really trying to engage on my book Instagram, and I'm just not getting a lot of feedback with it, and it's so frustrating. And another friend of mine who also has a book account and stuff, she messaged me out of the blue one day kind of saying the same thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been feeling the same way, and it's just so aggravating. Anyway, yeah, I'm just like not having a good day. I've just been sad and not feeling good, and I have been cleaning I have two bathrooms. One of them's a little bit bigger where my indoor cats don't go, and I'm about to move Nagini in there for a couple weeks. Anyway, I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah, just been kind of blah some days, and other days I've just been like really good, which is crazy. Which I guess, like, in all intents and purposes, that is positive that my days are fluctuating, because then it means that I'm not stagnant. I guess I'm just in like a different kind of area of navigating this now. I'm just confused, I guess, because obviously we're talking and I do not want that to stop, but I'm also not positive where that's going. I know where I want it to go. So, in other news, I am probably gonna go get a new phone tonight, which I kind of sucks. Like, I'm excited to get a new phone. It's like a clean slate and everything, but I also love this phone. This is the 12 Pro Max, and I'm gonna go get the 16 Pro Max. It's so washed out. But I love this phone, and this is the longest phone that I've ever had. Like, I've, consistently had it, and it's done great. I get very anxious when I get new phones, because it's something, and as a person who grew up making attachments to everything and thinking inanimate objects had feelings, getting new phones are difficult for me, because it's something that's with me all day, every day. So then to just not be, even though it's like the exact same thing, it's not the same one, and I feel like it gets sad. I'm only 27. And it's like, at first I really wanted to get a new phone over the summer because I couldn't stop going and looking at old pictures, and it was just hurting me. And now I'm kind of looking at them differently, and we're even sending old pictures back and forth, like memories and like, oh, this happened a year ago kind of thing, which I know I can still access this phone, which is kind of the other thing where I'm like, it's okay, like, just chill out, okay? But I also have absolutely no storage on the phone. I can't update it anymore. I mean, I can, but it's not going to hold the new functions and everything, and I kind of just want to get a new one. Another update is I think I'm going to go back to Barnes & Noble for seasonal. I really, 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 really need money. And I'm just not really making that right now. So that buys me a little bit of time to keep looking for better paying jobs. So I took a shower because I had like a really bad headache and I hadn't washed my hair in a couple days. But I think what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go get a coffee, maybe, and I'm gonna show you another reason I haven't been recording that much, and I have not been leaving my house. Also, side note, sorry, I started watching The 100. Bellamy, the man that you are. I'm about to go buy the books because I was like, I'm never gonna read these books, whatever. And then I started to see things online, and I'm like, oh, it's like so different in the books. I'm gonna read it. And I heard that people weren't satisfied at the end of the show because of, but in the books, you know what I mean. People that you think are gonna end up together don't in the show, but they do in the books. And there's a lot of other plot things that are in the books, obviously, but like major plot points I'm surprised they didn't put in the show. Unfortunately, though, as someone who knows spoilers for absolutely everything, I was like, I don't know what happens in this show. All I knew going in was I had watched the season 2 finale with my parents because they were already watching the show when I wasn't. A couple months have gone by, maybe a month. And I started it, so I knew leading up the first 2 seasons what was going to happen, and I liked that. Because it had me, like, hooked. And then I didn't look anything up on TikTok whatsoever. I just Googled the cast, and, like, you know how it follows what you do? Something popped up on TikTok where it said season 1 and then season 7, however many seasons there are. And it showed the cast in season 1 and the cast in the last season. Who was alive? So now I know everything. And then, to make it worse, the big one, you know, the big one that you don't expect because you think, you know, I saw how that happened. So not only did I know it was going to happen, I saw how. I'm pissed. I'm still obsessed with the show. I'm like, I haven't watched a show in so long where I was like obsessed with it. I haven't watched a show in so long. And Halloween is next week, but all the Halloween parties are this weekend, and I kind of want to go as a grounder. I have nothing ready, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna show you why I've been a little preoccupied for the last 3 weeks. Almost 3 weeks.